We are in a new month and it's my accountability time to you. Was I able to stick to the plans for February? Did I manage to create for myself and maintain my mental well-being by sewing for myself? Well, we'll find out the answers to those questions, so keep on watching. Hello, my name is Juliet Uzor of sewsonatural.com, and if you are interested in creating your own clothes, owning your style and shamelessly and fearlessly showcasing them for everyone to see, then this is the right channel for you. So go ahead and click on that subscribe button. It's a new month. February's over. I had lots and lots of plans to actually have some mindful sewing time for myself, just for my mental well-being. I know, I've got to teach other people to learn to sew. I've got my private tuition students, I've got my, all the workshops that I do, I've got sewing projects that I have to use for written content for all the different magazines that I write for. But did I actually take some time away for my own sewing? Well, I did. I did create things, and I actually did create things just for me. But then there was one thing that I did mention. If you watched this video from last month, I did say that I was going to create myself a wrap top. Did I make it? And the answer is no. So I'm going to start with that and be accountable to you and say, I didn't do it. I didn't. It was just one of those things that I just kept pushing, and February's over and I didn't create it. So question of the day, do you ever find yourself with a project where you plan that you're going to make that thing, but everything else just keeps jumping at you and you focus on all those things and leave that one thing to the side? Let me know in the comment section. I would really like to know. It doesn't have to be just sewing, it could be anything else. Let me know. I would really want to know if I'm the only one who does this. Well, I had this project cut out. It was for a wrap top, and it's all cut out and ready to be made, so I don't know why I didn't actually take time out to make it. It's a bright yellow, but I mean, it's March now, spring is here, and I haven't got an excuse to actually create it because this is going to be a nice spring top. I still haven't made it. Sorry. Well, I just like to be honest with you and let you know you're my friends now. You're my internet friends. So we just have to be honest with each other, and I'm just going to say I failed. I didn't make it, but it's not a failure. It's just something that I haven't made and I am just going to make it. So it most probably will be the first thing that I create this March. So that's the only thing that I didn't come around to making. Everything else I did make. So that's not too bad. What have I actually made? I did make this jersey stretch. It's a jersey fully lined, and you can see I lined it like inside and out. Stretch wrap dress, and I love this dress so much. Such a gorgeous dress. This is a dress that's going to be made in a workshop that will be happening in Droitwich. So if you're in the Droitwich area and you would like to be in that workshop making this wrap dress with me, so all you need to do is book your ticket at M's Haberdashery Shop. Her website, I'm going to insert her website. So if you're in the UK, in the Droitwich area near Birmingham, and you would like to be part of this workshop, go ahead and book yourself a ticket, and I would really love to have you there, and I can't wait to see you. I made myself a Nora top. If you watched this video where I did mention that I got this from a fabric swap from a lovely lady called Hannah, I got this fabric, well, this pink jersey fabric, and I used half of it to make a skirt for Olivia in last month's accountability video. So I made myself a Tilly and the Buttons Nora top, and this top is just so cute. I love the colour. I'm not really a pink person, but this one kind of grew on me and I love it. I made it different by having a seam going down the centre front, and I top stitched it as well, and I just like the feel of it. I made this top for myself. So this, I created the pattern for this top, used this fabric to test it out, and it worked nicely. It's got long sleeves, and it's just a lovely, simple top that I can pair with leggings. I can pair with skinny jeans. I can wear it I can wear it as a dress for maybe a night out with, I don't know how I'll style it if I was to wear it as a dress, but it will be a very, very short dress. But I could do that because it's nicely, everything's covered up, just the legs, showing a bit of legs. But I mean, it's got long sleeves, so yeah, it could serve as that. It has a bias tape on the neckline. If you watched this video, you would have seen me create this skirt. I love this skirt so much. It's got an exposed elastic band and it's nicely gathered. And I just love the way it flows. Such a cute skirt. I love this skirt and I can't wait to wear more of it. It's a midi skirt. Many people can make this, okay? So if you're new to sewing and you're not too sure about what projects to try and you want to make something that you can wear, then this is a good one to start with. So go ahead and watch the video. I'll leave the description in the box below. I also made myself a skirt. Oh well, another skirt. And this skirt was made using some snake print fabric. Now, I've got a phobia of snakes and I just can't watch snakes, can't watch the movement of snakes. I just can't on TV or in real life. Oh my gosh. I once saw a snake in real life when I was in boarding school in Nigeria, way back in the 90s. I think it was 1992 or something like that. And it freaked me out. And the thought of it just like scares me. But then I feel like maybe I've got over that phobia just a little bit by making something using snake print fabric. I don't know if that passes for it, but anyway, I made myself a bobby skirt. This is one of the New Tilly and the Buttons patterns, and it's a bobby skirt. It's an A-line skirt, and I used buttons. The pattern recommends for people to use press-on studs, but I went with buttons, just because. I'm such an instruction rebel. I just don't like following instructions. I like doing things my way. Just give me the pattern, I'll make it, but I'll make it the way I want to make it. I hope I'm not the only one that does that, but yeah, it's just who I am. I was at the Stitch Festival and I did a few demos on stage. So I had 4 days on stage and I had a few projects to do. The theme for my demos was to reuse old items of clothing. So I used an old denim jacket to create 2 clutch bags. The first one was this clutch bag here, which I really did try my best to retain the original features of the jacket. And as you can see, it's still got those buttons, but then at the back we've got the buttonhole. You see the buttonholes of the jacket. And yeah, so I really enjoyed doing this on stage. It was such a fun event, and I loved meeting everyone there. If you did come up to say hello to me, I'm really pleased that you did, because I just loved meeting everyone, and it was such a lovely event. So thank you to the Stitch Festival for having me for those 4 days. I also had a go at making this on stage. But then at this point, we had run out of, in order not to purchase a denim jacket just for the sake of it, this was an old denim jacket that I had. All I did was I mixed and matched it with a bit of Ankara fabric. And this Ankara fabric, look at that at the back. And then in front of it, you've got the hem of the jacket. That's the bottom, like the bottom of the base, like the hem of the jacket as the opening of the bag. So yes, that's what I was up to, and that's what we made. And there we I kind of played around with the lines. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it was a fun event and I enjoyed making this. So I made 2 clutch bags, one on one day and one on another day. So I had this old hoodie from a shop, but then what I didn't like about this hoodie was that it had a peplum. It was like a peplum hoodie. So what happened was the peplum part of it was chopped off and used for something else. This top half, I would have to decide on what to do with it, but I'm gonna keep this because it was made out of a lovely fabric, and I thought we'll use this for a trendy headband. So here we go. The headband was created, and these are quite trendy at the moment. Lots of people, I mean, they cost so much on anthropology websites, and I thought, how about we use something, a thrifted item, to create these pieces that are quite trendy at the moment. But then I took it a step further and made more. So here is, this one's from my most recent video. Click on the link in the description box below if you haven't watched that video, and you see how I made this. It was a very short video showing you how it was created, and I went a step further again to create it using woven fabric, and that's this one I've got on. So I made this as well, and I made 2 other ones that I wore to the Stitch Festival, but I gave one away to one of my clients. I just, you know, because I had lots of them. The pattern is a free download on my website. So if you are an email subscriber already, you would have free access to the headband template. This is an Ankara one, and the video for this one and the pattern for this one is also going to be live on my website very soon. Well, this month. So yeah, here we have it. 4 headbands. Well, and 2 given away. So 6 headbands were made in order to create sewing patterns. So these things have to be tested to make sure that they work for everyone. But yes, I did create them, and they have been given away. Well, those 2 have been given away, and I still have 4. And then, after creating the headband, I had bits and pieces left. I used the bits and pieces that were left to create this sewing machine pin cushion. And I love how soft this one is. I mean, it is velvet, so the velvet is quite soft, and I love the feel of it. So this is I'm going to kick out my Christmassy one and replace it with this one here. So this one was created using the remaining pieces from the peplum of the hoodie that I just showed you. I have something else that came in the post this morning, and I already know where it's come from. I had this package come from the States, and I know it's from Tabitha Soa, who is a lovely internet friend of mine. I feel like I know her in real life. And she's got a button line, and she's called Tabitha Soa. She's based in the States, and she's got some cute, gorgeous, trendy, stylish sewing accessories. They're buttons. She's got buttons, okay? And she sent me, this set of pink buttons and this set of red buttons. They look like sweets. I feel like I can eat them. Wow, this is pink and this is red, and now I'm just sitting here thinking about how I can incorporate them into any projects coming up, and I feel like I might know what to make. Anyway, I always share on Instagram. I will definitely be sharing on Instagram to say what I'll be making with these on Instagram stories. If you're not following me on Instagram, really? You should. I'm going to put my Instagram link in the description section, and I'll really love for you to follow me. So, if you would love some new tips, tricks and hints and ideas, then watch these playlists that would give you ideas, motivation and demystify the art of sewing, which is the purpose of this channel in the first place. I would love to see you in my next video, and thank you very much for your time. All the best and bye!